I mean, you know, we talked in between periods. I thought their skilled guys out-competed our skilled guys in the second, and so we didn't have the puck enough. When we did have the puck, we missed the net on every shot we could, you know, so you got to hit the net to create chaos and create more zone time, but it started really in my mind. Once they scored, I thought we let momentum get away from us, and I just thought we hoped to get pucks instead of compete like crazy to make sure you get pucks. The contested puck battles in that period were really lopsided for them. The contested puck battles in the third period were really lopsided for us. I mean, you can tell how the game went.
What about all the penalties and against that power play? How much was that in the end the difference of the game in your mind?
Well, I think they were 2 for 4 and we were 1 or 0 for 3. I mean, that's a huge factor in the game, a huge swing for sure. So, you know, I thought for kill and a half, our kill did a really good job, and we made a mistake certainly in especially the last goal. You know, so you got to make sure you kill him.
What can you say about Nick Jensen since he's come back in the lineup?
Excellent. You know, he's. I know he worked hard this summer. He's a hard-working person. He didn't have a good camp. We sat him the first game. I told him he's going to play at least one of the games in California. He got in the first one. He played great. He's played great ever since, competing like crazy, which he always does. I think he's managed the puck very well. He can skate with anybody and compete with anybody. So I think he's been excellent. So good for him.
Does he just play with more confidence and aggressiveness or something too? Or?
Well, you know, I think there was certainly moments, you know, he goes through stretches where he plays real good, and he did last year. And I just think, you know, his back was against the wall, and some people melt and some people rise the occasion. He's rose the occasion, and I expect him to continue to do that.
Jeff, what do you hope, what can some of the young players maybe take away from a game like this?
How hard you got to compete for 60 minutes in order to have the opportunity to win, you know, and how much you got to be ready for your power plays. They're ready for every power play. They can't wait to go on the power play, and they know that's where, you know, goals are coming from. And, you know, we had a power play in the second that was brutal. And I thought the second half of the power play in the first was good. I thought the power play in the third was good, but a critical moment in the game, we let a whole power play slip away. They're not doing that. So we got to make sure, you know, that we learn the 60 minutes, the compete level. Now, you know, I guess you could say if you're their coach, you could say, well, they got to compete in the third. I mean, there's always going to be some ebb and flow. We got to make sure in those critical moments that we're better.
In the third period for your team was just a matter of desperation kicking in, or are you finally just getting that shooting mentality that you've been seeking and getting much more pucks on net?
Yeah, I mean, I think momentum's a big deal. I thought in the first period we played good. I didn't think the shots were indicative of the period. I thought there was a real even period both ways. I thought both teams had chances, and, you know, we could have been up 2-1 there. Double A's got the chance on the side of the net, and you walk in 2-1, you feel better about yourself. Second period went away, and then the third period, we just thought we got back to, again, who wins the puck battles? That's who ends up having the puck, and whoever has the puck ends up dictating the game. So in the second we lost all the contested puck battles, in the third we won all the contested puck battles. Is it desperation? Is it waking up and realizing you got to be way better? I can't answer that. I know we were way better at it in the third.
Double A's had grade A chances the last